Hello and welcome to the Radio Scilly video news. Sign up to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Radio Scilly. Islanders have gathered to mark the turf cutting, which signifies the start of the build for the new Scilly Veterinary Support Group's Surgery and Accommodation. Work has already started on foundations at the site at the side of Enor Close and Launson Close in Oldstown. Chairman of the group, Bill Wilson, said he was pleased that so many island families have already signed up to support the fundraising for the facility and for the equipment to go inside. It's planned to open in December and provide a new fit-for-purpose base for the vet, as well as accommodation that, should a new vet be required in the future, should attract suitable candidates to the islands. Bill Wilson says 153 islands households are already supporting the initiative, and he says the project will make a difference to pet and animal owners' lives.
So yeah, I think we've got a lot of support. We had one or two doubts to begin with, people wondering what's this all about, building a surgery for a part-time vet, but now I think people have begun to realise, now that we've had a resident vet without a break for 3 years, and people have got, not use, but have had to make use of the existing accommodation, with the X-ray being in a barn at Rose Hill, the surgery being a sort of 10-foot square building where operations and general examinations all happen together. I think people are now convinced we need this.
Bill believes that the ongoing maintenance costs will be met by existing events and support from the membership scheme.
We'll still have the need to have a sort of running costs project. The big cost this year is the capital cost of building the new surgery. After that, we'll probably need a few thousand a year for running costs. But bear in mind the success of our dog shows, quiz nights and things like that, plus our £10 membership a year, I'm very confident we'll be able to cover those running costs year by year.
Council Chairman Julia Day picked up a spade to help plant the trees to mark the event and said it was an important occasion for our islands.
Oh, absolutely delighted, yes. I mean, it's a really big day for the community to see the foundations going in, to know that we are going to have, a proper veterinary surgery and accommodation set aside for the vet is really good news for the islands.
The project's been mainly funded by the local action group. Their manager, Amanda Pender, says the £98,000 that's gone into the scheme signifies how important they view the provision of animal veterinary services to be on the islands.
It was actually our first project to come through our doors, so I think it was probably the biggest challenge we had to date. But we can actually fund projects up to £100,000, so £98,000 is just beyond our threshold. But we have the money and we want to spend it within the islands, and that's what we're all about, helping the community. So we're delighted.
Islands vet Heike Dawn says it'll make a real difference to her work, and she's excited just by looking at the foundations.
Yeah, totally. It's a proper practice here with all these examination room, X-ray room, operating theatre, dispensary, little waiting room. People don't have to stand outside in the rain anymore.